I like this boy over here. He looks like he's having a good time. Your family's all starved to death. Hello everybody, my name is YujimboXD and welcome to the channel. And today we're back with more Hearts of Iron 4. And I thought today we could look at another very popular mod off the Steam Workshop, Red Flood, or as I like to call it, the avant-garde version of World War II mod. And you'll see why I call it that here in a minute. But first, if you are new here, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see me live, you can check me out here on YouTube or over on Twitch. Links are in the description. All right, let's get into the video. So we're back to it. We're back looking at some of our favorite mods for our favorite games. In this case, we're back looking at Hearts of Iron 4, of course. And this time we have Red Flood. It's the weird political ideology mod. I don't know how else to describe it. They have things like accelerationalism, which is just like technocracy, but more artsy. It's a weird one, but I kind of just like the New Order. I kind of only ever played it once when it first came out, and it was kind of rough back then, but I could see a lot of potential, and I could see that just recently it had a very big update. So I was like, dang, I should come back and look at it because yeah, I've been in a mood to play some mods. So this is one of the more higher rated ones on the Steam Workshop. So I'll kind of explain what I know about this mod as we get into it, but there's a lot of strangeness, as you can see straight away. Avant-garde France gives you an idea of what you're in for. A lot of, I imagine, black and white films with a single violin playing and the man looking deadpan in the camera going, merde. I don't know too much about this mod. I know it takes place right around the same time as the base game, so 1936. So the biggest thing that I believe happened, this is what if the socialist revolution happened early and some weird ideas took hold of Europe mod. So Germany, as you can see, is a socialist republic. Russia is splintered into a bunch of different pieces, and Balkans are your typical mess. But I'm going to do what I do in most of these situations when I don't know what to do with a mod and I'm not really super familiar with what I should be expecting. We're just going to play it safe and play my favorite country, America. There we are. There's your mod developers. And I can see one developer had the same idea when it came to picking names as I did. Once again, it's one of those mods that you can come back to a lot. They have a lot of fleshed out focus trees for most of the major countries. I think we'll get a deeper look at it tonight, and I'll give you my final thoughts once we get towards the end of the night. All right, so here we are in good old America, where we got our greatest defense is just some wet stuff. For right now, though, we're kind of just pigeonholed into doing the base focus tree because it's the only thing we can do at the moment. Genuinely, I believe that even if this focus tree was just like minus 1,000 stability, I'd still be like, meh, I guess this is what you're supposed to do. So I don't know. Isn't much of a choice because I'm going to pick it regardless. Lenin's dead. Oh no. So you can already tell just by looking at the UI that this is a bit of a different mod. They were definitely going for that avant-garde aesthetic. I guess we should talk about the state of America quick. So we have the Klan, we have the Dust Bowl going on, we have economic depression, we have organized crime. Great era for making movies. Terrible time to actually live through. Just got to keep going down our focus tree. And yeah, every time you do one of these, it basically gives you minus 10 political power and gives you a little bit more backstory. So once again, it's another one of those story-driven mods. There's our Dust Bowl. Ripped up the soil so much that it just created giant clouds that just covered the Midwest. Hate the Dust Bowl. It's of course irritating and gets everywhere. Just like the base game. You gotta wait around a little bit if you're America. Yeah, we just have to keep punching ourselves in the face with these focuses. Do I want to ban the movie about futuristic cowboys? Spaghetti Western? Kind of want to see this movie, but we're gonna allow it anyways. Stability. This movie's so good that it brings people together. And we have this focus. Just, my thoughts when I saw the focus. Polyarchy, oligarchy, despotic military dictatorships. I think they said there's 29 different ideals in this. So it is a political scientist's wet dream. And there goes the Spanish Civil War. Yes, so even in this universe, can't escape beating each other up. This is what we were waiting for. Now we have a few options. So we can either go for freedom, stability, reform, or the more interesting option, in my opinion, reason. This is one of the more unique ideologies we were talking about earlier. He has some interesting ideas. So there he is, our man Howard Scott, a former engineer who has some interesting ideas about how we should run our economy. So in order to prove his theories of how we should restructure our economy, he's going to first burn it to the ground, as you do. So, you know, things like currency, banks, get rid of them. Those are old ideas. For our next ingredient, we're going to add some hyper hyperinflation. Maybe that's what the government's secretly doing. They're just getting us ready for this whole energy credits idea. Surely that's the reason, and it's not piss poor management. This mod also has Israel, which I debated playing, but I figured I'll save that for when my channel actually gets fully monetized, and that way I can celebrate by doing a video that will immediately get it demonetized. Now to let the banks collapse. Why? Because I can't progress the focus tree unless I do. How's Spain looking? Gross. Russia's not as broken up as it was. They're military dictatorship and they have some interesting icons. I like this boy over here. He looks like he's having a good time. Your family is all starved to death. Now we come in and pretend like we had the solution all along and that we weren't the one who just crashed the whole system. It's kind of evil. But I guess this is the crazed world. Crazed world where you can have a man who looks like he's from a Depeche Mode video ruling France. The Philippines giving me troops. What do you know that I don't? Am I gonna have to actually go over there and defend you? I don't wanna. I'm doing weird technocracy things over here in the moment. Yes, while our economy is in complete shambles, I think now is the time to redraw state boundaries for whatever reason. I do not understand what the plan is here. But I'm sure he has like a 400-page manifesto explaining it in excruciating detail, and probably something about how he was bullied a lot when he was a kid. Actually, guys, if we redraw the state lines, we could actually, oh, my glasses. Yes, in only 35 days, you too can gerrymander all of the US. It's just that easy. There's our new name, United Technates of America. Already the silliness is starting to creep in. I'd like some factories, please. When is this plan going to work? I like the idea that we crashed the whole economy, gerrymandered the whole country, redrew state lines, and now we're having our first meeting. Oh, Spanish Civil War ended. Spain's mine now. I think honestly, I just want to meddle in South America. I think we just stick to this side of the sphere. Yeah, so the whole idea was we'd crash the economy and replace it with energy credits. It's an interesting idea, but I don't know if it would ever work. Just like a lot of these ideas. Interesting on paper, but in practice, not realistic. Nice classes. Yeah, you have a chic designer ruling central Russia, and with a wave of our technocratic wand, we can fix the Dust Bowl. Though in real life, it took years. It was really a factor of just improved farming techniques, better soil conservation. But hey, Jimmy, we got the power of science behind us. We can fix it all. Bippity boppity, we told the Dust Bowl to get off our property. And just like that, it's solved. We crushed the dust storms, now we're going to crush the unions. Just a strange list of priorities. In the same month, we fixed the Dust Bowl and eliminated unions. With the power of science! Oh wait, that did fix it. Hooray! I can build stuff. Oh, they did straight up redraw the state lines. I thought that was just a fun focus. No, Colorado got a chunk taken out. Navajo country. Arizona got mutilated. Yeah, Tucson. Neat. Giant awakens. So many buttons to press now. Forgot what it's like to play a major. I haven't played one in a while. Which one of these is going to fix us? These all just tank stability, or most of these do. Yes, elect us. We'll bring you milkshakes and roller coasters. I'm just imagining people coming off the roller coaster covered in vomit. Why would you give us milkshakes before going on the roller coaster? Just look them dead in the eyes and just be like, science. Let's export our weird ideals to the Philippines. Commonwealth sounds a little too British, right? So I can just invade Honduras and Costa Rica with no consequences? All right, don't mind if I do. Time to start meddling. Guess I'll just have to reclaim Central America in the name of science. We're just doing this for science. Chill out. Costa Rica first. Should be a matter of just walking in. Yes, and that was all that was required. Next up, Honduras. Peace conference for that. Didn't even fire before I almost finished off Honduras. And there goes Honduras. Just take that. Our coup failed, so this dapper gentleman will see what American democracy will look like here in a moment. I think him and his spiffy glasses need to be taught a lesson. All right, say no to my coup, will you? There we go. Hey, and we got some trains. We needed those. All right, annex. There we go. Now, if only we could do something about Mexico. Look on his face like, oh shit, I'm next. I mean, I kind of want to keep it all. Is that wrong of me? I'm gonna do it. What'd I do with Peru? Guaranteed them. Okay, interesting. What's it say? It's gonna start a civil war in the Philippines. Would I be able to do something about that preemptively? Let's try something. And as I suspected, as the focus said, that exploded the Philippines. So am I able to assist them with that in any way? That was why I stationed those troops there. Not yet, at least. Not until world tension gets higher. That's a strange focus. So wait, my puppet just gets death stomped and there's nothing I can do about that? Guess they'll just die. I'm going to choose to allow myself to intervene. Hang on, I can fix this. Appear to have no way to actually take it because they had no troops, because they'd given them all to me. But I can't join the war either. What? I don't think that's meant to happen, honestly. I think that civil war is meant to break out and they're supposed to get their troops back. I wouldn't think they would have 0 troops. We'll just continue to kneecap ourselves. Let's just delete some factories while we fight some crime. Start doing media campaigns to fight crime. Reminds me of the Pee Wee Herman. This is crack.
This is crack.
You know what that sound is? Oh yeah. We're coming back with a banger. The World War II of this universe has started. We have Avant-garde France versus Socialist Germany. So we have art versus socialism. Italy is fighting Germany as well. The Baltics in? Nope. Russia involved? Not yet. I don't know what we'll do, but I think we'll just take advantage of the situation and just annex more tiny nations. Well, hey, at least it's different. It's Germany fighting Italy and France. And I don't think the UK is involved. Nope, the Allies aren't doing anything at the moment, I will admit. I do kind of pine for the days of smaller nations when I don't have to juggle like 1,000 things at once. Such is the burden when playing as a great power. That's going to lead us into war with Canada, who is in a faction with Great Britain. I'd have to fight Britain if I went down that focus tree. Not really ready for that one, I'll be honest. What is the Indochina? Because this is giving me war goals for factions I don't even know who they are. The Imperial Restoration Army, I don't see them over here. So what will it actually do? I don't know. Okay, who'd that actually give us war goals on? I'm guessing a faction that does not exist. So I guess it's a dead focus. Britain just went to war with France. Caribbean futuristic. What? Oh, I've never seen fighting over here, at least not this much. I can annex Australia, or I can try and get parts of China. Both seem like viable options. Wow, Brazil just declared war on everyone. Holy crap, they annexed like everyone immediately. What the hell? Whoa, just declared war on all of South America apparently. Oh, they want help too. Well, shit. I'm getting split all over the place now. So I gotta help out Peru now, too. The idea of fighting through the Amazon fills me with dread. This feels like a mistake to go in with this many, because I'm just not gonna have the infrastructure for it, and I'm just gonna die of starvation. Just try 9 divisions. Are they just taking forever to get over there? I don't understand what was going on. I don't understand the Navy. It hurts. It hurts my brain to think about. Least favorite part of the game for me is doing anything with the Navy. It's so fucking annoying and tedious. And I don't know how to make it any better. I know there's a few tricks, but at the end of the day, you're still forced to just use it. Try and stab this Chinese faction in the back while they're at war. It's gonna get a bit messy here. Trying to juggle 2 wars at once now. All right, let's see if this works. That'll give me a foothold in China. Oh yeah, how's my troops? I may just keep them there to keep Peru alive. That means I gotta set up a naval invasion on the other side of Brazil now. I'm just trying to grab up land wherever I want. I'm just making the world safe. Because if I control it, I can make it safe. We have the power of science. I don't know what is that. Technocratic mouse? Morky mouse? I think Russia put itself together again. Yep. Crazy imperial bird triangle Russia. We ain't got time to worry about crazy bird Russians. We need to keep working on science. Still haven't landed yet. I could fix the army too. That's probably something I should address at some point. Maybe now's the time while I'm in the middle of trying to do an invasion in China. Ah, there we go. Hey, what? Bring the Philippine troops over. There we go. Oh my god, my war score sucks. Am I not gonna be able to get any of this? I got that. I guess it's better than nothing. I got a toehold. That's all I needed. Now do we want to do Brazil? I think Russia exploded. Let's look at that real quick. Oh no, Russia's just fighting everyone around them now. They're celebrating their unification by starting a bloodbath. Let's see how the invasion into Brazil goes. All right, we landed. Let's spread out. Uh-oh, it's not what you want to have happen. Yeah, hang on, we're gonna do a bit of a reload here. Oh my god, fucking Brazil is a death trap. I fucking hate this continent, and we're not doing achievements, so I don't care if I have to look silly. Fuck Brazil, fuck this, not invading it. Screw it, I don't want it. It doesn't exist, it's dead to me. Oh god, I gotta do China again. This is it. This is my life. Speed ran China, give me my city. That's fine, we know what we're doing this time. We're just forgetting this exists. I don't want to think about it anymore, it hurts. Come to the Amazon, it'll be a good time, they said. Yeah, the time we have left, we're gonna just ignore South America. I don't care about Brazil anymore. We're gonna focus on China. Who wants the nightmarish jungle hellscape when we can have China? I'm running out of time. I don't have time to focus on 2 spheres and do this properly and min-max and do everything else. So if I can't do it the right way, I'll do it the wrong way. I mean, who knew the Brazilians would be so tough? Just come in and just smack me right out of the jungle. I mean, I guess if you want to play a country that goes absolutely nowhere and just turns the whole South American continent into a quagmire, then I guess that's the playthrough for you. You're unassailable, but you can't do anything, so locked in eternal jungle combat. Boy, doesn't that sound fun. We need some colonies overseas. If we can't have it in Brazil, then I'll take it in China. Let's not goof this up last time where I thought I could just blob everything and it would be fine. Clearly, a little more finesse is required. And there we go. Now we have a bigger foothold in China. There we go. Looking good. Wake up, we got more China to annex. Brazil, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, I do have 4 goals on these. Well, let's go. I'm going to invade China. Oh, here, we should probably be doing more of that too. I always forget. Barely using it at this point. We're stomping over people too quickly to really make too much use of it. Well, let's see if this China is as tough as the other China. Are all Chinas created equally? Let's find out. I like these numbers. Cut them off. Well, we're making the big river crossings. That's where I was worried we'd get hung up. Making slow breakthroughs. Quick. It looks like the Second World War ended a lot quicker than last time, and Germany just went absolutely ham on everyone. And yeah, now it's socialist Europe. There we go. Who knew? Overwhelming firepower against inferior foes wins the day. All right, we're just gonna annex it all. There we go. I think on that note, I'll leave it off for tonight. Final thoughts on the mod. I actually think it's a lot of fun. It's a super long focus tree, so getting through it all in one night is kind of a big ask, especially if you've never played it before. So yeah, I like the mod. I think they've added a lot more since I've played it 2 years ago. So it's still one of the highest rated mods in the workshop. So if you want to check it out for yourself, I recommend it. I do think they've put a lot of polish into this one. Aside from 1 or 2 bugs, that thing that happened with the Philippines where I couldn't join in the war, even though I started the Civil War, was a bit dumb. Aside from that, that was kind of just a minor thing. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you stuck around and watched this to the end, thank you very much. If you like what you saw, you can always hit that subscribe button down below. All right, have a great night, everyone.